Well, this kind of sucks. PlayStation 5 Pro's Game Boost falls short of the promised 45% increase, likely due to bandwidth constraints. What does this mean? Let's talk about it. I'm Blaze2K. Is this bad news for the PS5 Pro? Should we just wait for the PS6? Let me know in the comments. But first, let's roll the intro.
Let's go.
Man, it's been a good week for the PS5 Pro, so it's kind of disheartening to see this. Before we get into the video, though, go check out our links down below in the video description for some really cool links. I've collated a list on Amazon of the best PS5 Pro accessories you can find. I've got the best TV you can get for gaming. One of the best, at least at a medium-range budget, the LG OLED C4. It's on a blinder of a sale right now. And check out the best coffee you could ever buy, coffee on steroids. Everyday dose. I drink this thing every day. It's nootropic mushroom coffee. Boosts your energy, elevates your mood, gut health, improves sleep, manages stress, and it's got a really good deal right now with a free starter kit. Try it at least for a month. You might like it. In fact, I'm pretty damn sure you'll like it. Go try it. So here we've got an article from WCCF Tech. Basically, the PS5 Pro's Game Boost falls short of the promised 45% that Sony were touting, right? And basically, the Game Boost, if you don't know, is basically just an upgrade for all PS4 games and games that can run on the PS5, regardless of whether they've been enhanced or not for the PS5 Pro. So yeah, this is kind of disheartening. It's still good. We're getting a boost for the PS5 Pro, but apparently memory bandwidth constraints are the reason why they're not hitting that 45% target. Now, usually companies like Sony, the over-promise, under-deliver. The under-promise, over-deliver, right? But it seems like these are one of the few cases that the company let us down a little bit. So basically, the PS5 Pro Game Boost feature isn't delivering the 45% improvements promised before launch, likely due to memory bandwidth constraints. Speaking during the latest episode of their weekly podcast, Digital Foundry commented on the system's features delivering so far only 30% to 35% improvement in titles that did not receive a PS5 Pro enhanced patch. While it is still not clear if Game Boost, which is essentially a compatibility mode, offers all the features and all the performance of the system, which seems unlikely. Let's be honest, 10-year-old games are not going to be getting ray tracing all of a sudden because of the Game Boost feature. It's just unrealistic, but they will be getting better resolution and better frame rates, I would hope, at least at the very minimum, right? So considering the Series X, powered by AMD hardware like Sony's consoles, offers the full GPU power when running Xbox One X using a similar compatibility mode, there's a very good chance that memory bandwidth constraints are limiting the improvements. This is similar to what happened on the PS5 or PS4 Pro and the 45% GPU upgrade over the base model, which was accompanied by only a 28% improvement in memory bandwidth. Although the imbalance was way worse in the previous generation refresh system, which couldn't target 4K resolution in games even if the system had the shading power for it. PS5 Pro's Game Boost feature being limited by memory bandwidth hypothesis is something backed up by how AMD handles its GPU, as the increase in CU is parallel to an increase in memory bandwidth and memory controller improvement that allows larger cache GPUs to better handle high resolution such as 4K. As such, there may be situations in the future where the PS5 Pro will be able to handle 1080p at 120 FPS with ease, but struggle more at higher resolutions. As the higher the resolution, the more memory bandwidth is obviously needed. Though, despite the unpatched games not seeing the improvements that some were expecting, the PS5 Pro seems to be delivering in PS5 Pro patch games, as in cases of God of War Ragnarok and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The visual and performance improvements are substantial. You can learn more about what else recently released system is capable of doing in a review over on WCCF Tech or Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry is a great resource that really pushes hardware like this to the extreme and really benchmarks. And it's the reason why the reason why we know this now, the fact that we're not getting that 45% boost on Game Boost enhanced games, not PS5 Pro enhanced games that take advantage of the Game Boost feature are not getting the full 45% as advertised, is because of Digital Foundry, because they dig into the nit and gritty of basically all this sort of tech stuff and the benchmarking stuff, right? So a lot of that seems probably a little bit confusing for you, right? Memory bandwidth. What is memory bandwidth and why is it slowing down games? Well, let's explain that for you. So think of memory bandwidth like the number of lanes on a highway, right, for data to travel. Well, the PS5 Pro has more powerful engines, the better GPU, but it's not adding enough lanes, memory bandwidth, to let all this power be fully utilized, especially at higher resolutions like 4K, which are more demanding on memory bandwidth. And it comes back to the point that Sony promised 45% performance boost with Game Boost, but we're only seeing about 30 to 35% in most cases, which is because the increased GPU power, like adding more cars, isn't matched enough by memory bandwidth, road space, to handle everything smooth, and again at higher resolutions. Basically, high resolutions like 4K need more memory bandwidth, so even though the PS5 Pro can handle games at lower resolutions like 1080p much better, but when you push it to 4K, it can struggle because there's not enough road space for all the data. So basically, the key takeaway here is that games that are specifically optimized or patched for the PS5 Pro, like God of War Ragnarok, do show significant improvements. If developers up games to use the console's new capabilities effectively, then players can expect better performance across the board. So we've just got to hope and pray that a lot of these older game developers, but for older games that have Game Boost right now, will eventually get a PS5 Pro enhanced update to take advantage of it. And while it may not live up to the hype for unpatched games due to memory limitations with the right game updates, it can still offer a major leap in the gaming experience. But the case is when, not if. Or should I say, it's a case of if, not when. So basically, hopefully that boils things down for you and helps you understand just a little bit better. Obviously, the PS5 Pro is a fantastic upgrade. I just wish it lived up to those expectations, especially for games that are unpatched right now, that don't have the PS5 Pro enhanced update or patch. It sucks a little bit that games that are running at lower resolutions or higher resolutions on older hardware aren't getting the full potential out of the PS5 Pro because of the memory bandwidth limitations. We do have a more powerful GPU. That's great, but if you don't have enough road space to take advantage of it all, especially at high resolutions, then that can be a problem. Hopefully those games get the updates like we're talking about. But anyways, overall, PS5 Pro reactions, PS5 Pro feedback seems to be pretty damn positive, so if you're thinking about getting one, just go for it. Also, if you want to help your old pal Blaze out, consider using my link down below. I'll put the link to buy the PS5 Pro down below as well, so if you do want to buy a PS5 Pro, if you've been teetering on the edge of getting one and you finally decided, make sure to remember your old pal Blaze, come back to this video and click the link. I get a small commission from Amazon for you using my link, and it really helps out a lot, especially in the holiday season. So thank you for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep gaming, keep having fun, keep living your best life, and enjoy the rest of your week. I love you. Peace out. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. And I know I said it before, but check out some of these cool links underneath in the video description. The best list of the best PlayStation stuff, hands down. I'm even going to be adding new stuff today on that list. Check out the best TV, in my opinion. Not everyone agrees. The best TV. There's also the Samsung S90D, which is on that on that list of PS5 accessories. Check out Mushroom Coffee. I've been drinking it for the past month, and it just gets me hyped up in the morning. It doesn't have any of the side effects of like excessive caffeine or coffee. It's got all the pros, all the benefits, and including health benefits to boot. It's got all these golden dropping mushrooms. So try it out for at least a month. See if you like it. If you don't, you don't. But let me know in the comments. 25 bucks, 27 bucks, I should say, for a free starter kit, a month's supply worth of coffee. You can't go wrong. Anyways, I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.
Let's go.